Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the Love Creation, this is Karina. Today we're gonna make a quick project. We call this the True Block pouch. Why True Block? Because we line the whole thing with an RFID fabric to protect your key fob, your microchip cards, your phones, passport from unwanted identity theft and those unwanted digital downloads. It's perfect for traveling. I personally use it RFID line pouch and bags when I go travel back to my country, going through airports. And yeah, I think it's a good add-on to any bags, and it's really simple to do. It's beginner friendly. You got a zipper pocket right here, and you got a slip pocket right here. We have the whole thing lined with RFID, the outside and also the front right here. So 100% protection. So let's get to it. It's a really simple, not many material use. I'm using a POLY-TEC polyester fabric right here, and then I have the PRO-TEC waterproof canvas on here, about 7 inches long of size 5 zipper tape with the pull and a couple of fashion snap buttons. This is a 12mm size. We also sell the dies and the buttons on our website. I'm going to show you an option. If you don't have this buttons, you can use the plastic one, or you can use a Velcro too. Yeah, like I said, it's very simple. It's about 20 minutes to make, so you can batch sew in here. And let's get to it. We're going to start by attaching our RFID fabric to pattern piece A. So let's make the pattern piece A wrong side up, and then put the RFID fabric right on top of it and clip all around, and then we're gonna baste it. We're gonna do an 1/8 all around, all 4 sides. Okay, our pattern piece A, RFID basted on there, so it's good. We're gonna put this aside. Let's grab your zipper and your zipper tab and your zipper pull. So we're gonna cut this zipper tab piece into 4. Okay, we're gonna attach our zipper pull to our zipper tape. Right. So grab 2 of your zipper tab, one of them on top of the zipper tape, right side down, and then the other one, it's behind the back of your zipper tape, also right side down. So the zipper tape is sandwiched in between. Okay, we're gonna clip this, and then we're gonna sew it at an 1/8, baste it right here. I'm gonna do it on the other side also. So right side down, the other one is behind it, zipper tape sandwich in between. Make sure they're aligned, guys. There you go, it's better. Just like that. Okay, my zipper tab is attached. Now we're gonna open this up and we're gonna clip it. The other side too. Next, we're gonna top stitch our zipper tab at 1/8. Okay, my zipper tab is top stitch. Go ahead, find the center. So you just fold it here. Fold like that, and then mark the center on the top and the bottom of your zipper tape. And then grab your pattern piece C. Same thing, we're gonna find the center. On both top and bottom. Okay, now with your pattern piece C, right side up, and your zipper tape, when the zipper close to the left, face side down, right side down, and then align that center point. And then we're gonna base this at 1/8. Your zipper tab is longer than your piece, and it's fine because we're gonna trim it later. Okay, we're gonna base this at 1/8. Okay, now my zipper it's basted on my pattern C. Grab your zipper pocket lining. Okay, right side down. Actually, I'm gonna find the center in this first. Top and bottom. Okay, so right side down, gonna center it, same midpoint right there. Now we're gonna sew this all together at 1/4 inch. Okay, a zipper pocket lining is attached. Now we're gonna flip this up, fold it behind our pattern C. I'm gonna press nicely, and then we're gonna top stitch right here at 1/8. Okay, all nice and top stitch. Now grab your pattern piece B, right side down, and place it right here. Okay, let me make a mark first. Gonna make sure everything's centered. Find a center on both top and bottom. Okay, now right side down, we're gonna place it aligned with the center on the tape. Gonna clip that in place, and we're gonna sew it at 1/8. So it's the basting stitch here. Okay, now the pattern piece B is basted on there. That's what it looks like. Now we're gonna pull the other end of our zipper pocket lining. I'm gonna match it to the center mark on our zipper. And then we're gonna sew these at 1/4 inch. Make sure they're all aligned. Okay, that's what it looks like. Now flip it, and we're gonna open this pattern piece B, fold it up away from the zipper, and we're gonna top stitch right here at 1/8. Okay, top stitching done. I'm gonna go ahead and trim up the excess of the zipper tab. We got a nice rectangle here. So now we're gonna prep our birth canal here. You notice this is still open like this on the side, and then this is connected. So we're gonna cut this open. How to do that? I just make sure they fold it nice, pinch it, get that panel out of the way, and use your rotary cutter and ruler and just cut this open. Just a smidge, look, really tiny. So now it's open. Alright, so now we got that open, we're gonna fold this edge up about 1/2 inch. You can use double-sided tape. That part and the other part also. Fold. Just like that. And then I'm gonna clip this together. So they're not shifting. Okay. So now I'm gonna sew the side. I'm gonna say about, I don't want it too close to the edge right here. I want it away from my seam allowance. So I'm gonna say 3/4 inch seam allowance and close down this pocket. So I'm gonna do just like this, flip this out. I'm gonna start stitching 3/4 inch allowance from this top all the way down, and back stitch really well because we're gonna birth the whole thing through this hole right here. Okay, just on this side. There we go, that's what it looks like. I still have my opening right here to birth the whole thing later, and then I went ahead and trim the seam allowance on the side right here. That way I don't sew it when I put this together. Don't forget to open your zipper. Do it now. That way we don't forget, and put it aside. The next piece will be our pattern piece D, which is our slip pocket. Okay, go ahead, put this wrong side up, and then fold it in half. Then we're gonna take our last RFID piece, and I put it against that fold. So it's being sandwiched between these two layers. And then we're gonna top stitch the top right here, the folded edge at 1/8. Go ahead, clip all around. That way they're not shifting on you. Okay, then we're gonna top stitch the folded edge at 1/8. Okay, it's nice and top stitch, and your RFID should be attached too, so it's not gonna go nowhere. So let's talk about the closures now. We can use a Velcro. If you don't like Velcro, you can use the snap button. So I'm gonna show you the first type of closure. It's the Velcro. I have a 5 inches piece right here. I went ahead and put double-sided tape in the middle on both side, the fuzzy one and the rough one. So I'm gonna grab my zipper pocket here, and I'm gonna align my slip pocket on top just to see. That looks good. I'm gonna put this together, clip all this together. You see I have my center at the bottom of the slip pocket already. So I'm gonna put this fuzzy one on top right here, centered, about 1/2 inch below of that center mark. Okay, I'm gonna open the backing. I'm gonna center this. See if I can get this right. About 1/2 inch there, a little bit to the left. Right there, that's good. Okay, stick it right there. And then I'm gonna move on to the rough one. We're gonna stick it 1.5 inches up from the center. Okay, that looks centered. I'm gonna go ahead, open the backing here. Right there. Perfect. So now I'm gonna test it. Let's see if it's catch. It's gonna fold right there. You see, they're gonna meet. So it's a good measurement. So 1/2 inch down from the top, 1.5 inches up for the rough one. So I'm gonna sew this Velcro on these. I'm gonna take it out, take my slip pocket out. Okay, we're gonna flip this up. You don't want to sew the Velcro to the all the way back, only on the front layer. So make sure you flip this out, and then we're gonna top stitch around the Velcro. And then on this one, it's okay, this part's gonna get covered, so you can stitch around this box. Okay, let's do that. Here we go. This is the first option, the Velcro. So I'm going to show you the second closure options. We'll be using this fashion snap button. Usually consists of 4 parts. The one I'm using here is 12 millimeters. And we sell the dies for the press, KAMSNAP press, and the button itself on our website. You can also use those plastic one. I don't have that in hand, but you can totally use those if that's what you have. So let's grab our slip pocket piece again. Find the center at the bottom, the one that's open, the one that's not folded. And then we're gonna measure 2 inches up. I'm using a 5 inches square ruler. I'm gonna put this centered 2 inches up, and we're gonna make a dot on each corner here. That's where my button is gonna take place. Okay, once I mark those, make sure that you get the other 2 layers out of the way, and then get your hole punch. And let's punch a hole in that mark. grab your KAMSNAPs. We're gonna put the male side of these. So this is what it looks like. The tall one and the short nub. So I'll put that inside here in this hole. And then the other side, I'm gonna go on the top part and go ahead and press. That's what it looks like. Make sure you're attached good. I'm gonna do the other one. Okay. Okay. So first part, the snap button is done. Now go ahead, grab your zipper pockets and then place your slip pocket on top, centered. Gonna match that center mark. I'm gonna clip this together. And let's base the 3 side at an 1/8. Okay. I know this thing's not gonna get caught in the middle, but just to be safe, just get them out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna base 3 sides of that slip. So we're basically attaching the slip pocket to the body here. Okay, they're all nice. So now we're gonna put this together. There's 2 ways. If you're a strong binder, by all means go ahead. You can bind this. So if you want to do binding, you can skip the step where we leave an opening here because you're not gonna birth the bag. So you just put it wrong side together like this. Your exterior and your lining right here, you're gonna baste it and then you put the binding all around. That's for the binding method. But if you're not a strong binder like me, I like to just birth this. So make sure your zipper is open, and then we're gonna face the exterior and the lining right side together, and then we're gonna sew all 4 sides at a 1/4 inch, and then we're gonna clip the edges, and then we're gonna turn it through this hole. Let's do that. Okay, that's not so bad, isn't it? We almost done with our pouch here. So I use a chopstick. It's an aluminum chopstick I got from supermarket that helps poke through these corners without damaging anything. Then that's what's gonna look like. So we just need to add our snap button right here, and then close up our opening right here. Don't forget about that. Actually, let me do that first. I'm notorious forget to close this up. I don't know how many times I give people a bag and then this whole thing, it's still open. It's embarrassing. Be like, hey, there's a hole in my zipper pocket. It happens. So let me do this part first. I like this material combinations. I'm using our POLY-TEC for the exterior, and then the PRO-TEC for the interior. So it's waterproof inside and out. Why we use waterproof? Because we're using those RFID fabric and we don't want to, you know, wash, and it's only spot clean. You can't put heat on them. So it's best that we protect it with something that's durable and waterproof, like this material. Okay, let's so close this part. Okay, my pocket close. I'm gonna shove it back in there. Make it all flat. Close our zipper. You can totally top stitch around this four. I don't really, you don't have to. I kind of like it rounded. See how it's soft and it's rounded looking without the top stitching? It's your preference. I think I like mine smooth like this with no top stitching all around. So now we're gonna figure out the placement of something bulging here. I don't know. I think we need to figure out the placement of our snap button. So when I close it like this, it looks pretty close. So I'm just gonna measure here. If I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be 1/2 inch. Yep, I'm right. So it's gonna be 1/2 inch from top right here, and then the side would be 3/4 inch. So 3/4 inch from the side, 1/2 inch down. Let's get our square again. Make sure they're flat. So 3/4 inch from this side and 1/2 inch from the top. Right there. Put a dot. Do it on the other side. 3/4 inch and 1/2 inch. Right there. Let me check. Maybe right there. Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, let's poke our hole. Do the other hole. Okay, now we're gonna insert the flat cap on the outside, just like that. Looks good. Now let's grab our KAMSNAPs again, change our dies. And press. Just like that. And the other side. Yeah, that's it. Our patch is done. There you go. That's pretty cool. And it's simple. It's quick to do. It's a good pattern for gifting. It's good for traveling. You can, your important stuff will be like protected here. Or if you sell your bags, you can gift this as an options to your customers for an add-on. It's pretty cool, huh? So there you go. Our pouch is done. It's really easy to do. It's beginner friendly, not much material. You can totally call this a scrap buster. So the final size is about, let me see, 7.5 by 5. Yeah, it's a good size. You can fit your passport, key fob, cards, everything that you want it protected from those. It's a signal blocker pouch. So if you like this video, please do subscribe and hit that like button. And I would love to see your true blocker pouches and tag us at Indolab Creation. Thank you so much for watching, guys.